Hey guys, Joel here. Or should I say, welcome, foolish mortals. The Haunted Mansion is easily one of the most iconic attractions at Disneyland. And it's easy to see why. The animatronics, the set decorations, just all of it makes it iconic. And if you were Disney in the early 2000s and had an iconic attraction, what would you do? You would make a movie, of course. Released in 2003, this movie was directed by Rob Minkoff, who had already worked with Disney before this because he was one of the masterminds behind The Lion King. And as I mentioned, this movie came out during a time where Disney was making a movie out of most of their iconic attractions. A year before this movie, there was the less successful Country Bears movie. Then 4 months before this movie, there was the mega successful first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
And while this movie did well at the box office, it did not get good reviews from critics. However, in recent years, it has actually gained a cult following. In fact, friend of the channel GamerCelt even asked me to mention the video game that even came alongside the movie. So will this movie make me one of the happy haunts, or was it dead on arrival? Well, my dear viewers, let's find out. The story here is that workaholic real estate agent Jim Evers, played by one of the greatest actors of all time, Eddie Murphy, is accused by his wife Sarah, played by Marsha Thompson, of neglecting his son and daughter, so he decides to take the family on a vacation. However, along the way, the family stops off at the titular haunted mansion that Jim has been asked to sell. Yes, it does sound like your traditional haunted house movie, but it does have some nice twists and turns to keep the audience interested. I won't spoil them here, just in case if you guys want to go in blind. But the story for me wasn't that important. What was important going into this movie was seeing if the effects and set decorations were just like the original attraction. And did they succeed?
Yes.
The production design in this movie is beautiful. The Haunted Mansion looks exactly how it normally is in Disneyland. And even though there are no ghostly animatronics, the special effects more than make up for it. All the special effects in this movie were done by Rick Baker, whose work I've previously covered on this channel with the Men in Black review, where he did the makeup work on Edgar. Next, I want to bring up the performances. Given that Eddie Murphy is in this movie and he is hilarious in almost every role he gets, does he bring that same hilarity in the Haunted Mansion?
Hey, I was strapped to a chair, floating around a room with a marching band chasing me. I'm not going back anywhere. Forget it, Casper.
Heck, yes he does. I mean, I like him in some dramatic roles, but I'll always champion his comedic roles. But that's not to say all the non-Eddie Murphy cast members aren't good in this movie. No, they're all good. I've already mentioned Marsha Thompson, but you also have Wallace Shawn, the late great Terrence Stamp, Jennifer Tilly, and Nathaniel Parker. All of them give great performances. Terrence Stamp especially, he was having a great time as Ramsley. Which, on that note, let's talk about the characters. All of them are memorable, and I really love the dynamic between every member of the Evers family. I especially love the dynamic between Jim and his son Michael, mostly because me and my dad have a strong relationship. Overall, if you want to experience the Haunted Mansion but don't have enough money to go to Disneyland, then this should be enough for you. It's funny, it's spooky, and it's heartwarming. I like that. With those said, I'll give the Haunted Mansion 2003 an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry that the Halloween special wasn't Silence of the Lambs, but what can I say? College has gotten me pretty busy. But I promise I'll do that review another time. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video around. Take care, you guys, and have a happy Halloween.